Welcome to Yoga Zone. My name is Al Bingham, and joining me today is fellow senior Yoga Zone teacher and my best friend, Jennifer Moniz. Jennifer and I are by the duck pond at the Grand Lido Sans Souci in beautiful Jamaica. The focus of our class today is toning our abdomen. That doesn't mean a half hour's worth of crunching. In yoga, we seek to tone the abdomen in a way that doesn't interfere with balanced posture or with full, complete breathing. Let's see what we're trying to avoid. I'm going to ask Jen to breathe in, and as she breathes out, to exhale by crunching those abs. Yeah, really, yeah. Look what that does. We exaggerated that, but it brings the spine downward. That's not a good thing to practice. So instead, we're going to try something else. Breathe in, and now on the exhalation, feel the pubic bone, and then the navel, and then the solar plexus drawing in on exhale. Feel the power of that breathing. Try it again. Inhale, breath comes all the way down the spine, and then on the exhale, pubic bone, navel, solar plexus. We keep balanced posture, we've got a full breath, and we're ready to go do some yoga. So let's take the arms up into the air, breathing in, and exhale, stay here. Now we're not throwing ourselves back, right? We want to try to feel if we can be as tall as possible standing. Tailbone tucks a little bit, pubic bone then draws in, navel, solar plexus. Feel the whole front of the body getting longer. Exhaling. Feel the sides of the chest lifting us up too. Abdominal muscles every which way, in between the hips and the ribs. Take one more breath in here. And now exhale. Let's take this left arm down alongside of our body. Keep the right arm up, and on an inhalation, lift up, and now exhale, ease on over to the side. This is called blown palm tree. So get the idea that there's roots extending down into the floor, and then the trunk is swaying in the breeze, but it's not falling over because of the abdominal muscles over here on the side, and because of the wonderful release that we're getting here. Breathe into that. Inhale and exhale. This doesn't feel so good if our posture is all schlumpy. We're collapsing into ourselves. So this is a feel-good one. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, bring the left arm up. As the right arm comes down, easing over to the side here. Now if we're just hanging out, there's no power, there's no abs. We're looking for ab power. So we're feeling the breath lifting us and taking us over to the side. The legs are extending down. Now get a little bit of lifting over here. The muscles are contracting. That's where we're getting the support from so that we don't fall over. Breathe in one more time. Full inhale. Exhale from below the belly, navel, and solar plexus. Nice and toned. Inhale, come back up tall. And exhale, we'll take both arms down alongside of ourselves. So they're not all going to feel that good. Let's take the right foot forward and come into Warrior 3 prep. So we step forward on the right foot and we bring all of the weight there. We'll come onto the ball of the left foot. You can even take the back foot, take it a little further back. Now Jen's going to show us what we don't want to do. She's going to arch backward. Where's the ab power there? Not so much. Now she's going to round forward. It's no good. But look, we're exaggerating this. Feel in your body. You might be doing the same thing. Now, on the inhale, she's going to feel her body getting longer. She's going to tuck the tailbone a little bit, and all of a sudden there's more power coming here. We're going to feel the thigh flexing. And then slowly she's going to start to extend forward in two directions, and the back foot's going to come off the floor. And all of a sudden, yes, something's happening in the leg, but oh my goodness, something's happening in the belly. You can practice this at home without anything happening here. Find it, use it. Inhale, and now exhale, slowly lower the leg down. Let's try the other side, all right? So the left foot comes forward, standing on that, all the weight goes straight down. Our right leg goes back a little further. Feel it flex, nice and firm. This leg is drawing up. Play with this, come a little bit more forward. Feel a string at the top crown of your head, lengthening. Feel a string at the heel, pulling back. We don't do yoga in front of a mirror for a reason. We're trying to teach you to go inside your body and to find that strength. it's usually unconscious. Do I have strength? Do I not have strength? We're trying to make it conscious. Power in the belly. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale, come the lower down. Okay. Now let's come on to our knees. Bali seal. When done slowly, there's nothing subtle about this one. We're going to take the arms alongside of our body. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe in, take the arms up into the air. And now as you exhale, draw the belly in and start to bring the belly to the thighs before you bring the seat to the heels. And then the chest onto the thighs, forehead down. Inhale, come back up. Lengthen your spine forward. Keep the feet pressing down as you come up. Exhale, dive down again. And we're doing this slow, belly to the thighs, seat to the heels. Good, trying to keep a flat, long spine as we do this. On the inhalation, feel that spine extending forward. That's it, beautiful. Arms come up. Exhale, belly draws in progressively, right from the base of the spine to the rib cage. Coming down, we'll do one more. Inhaling up. Like a bird, soaring. And exhale, just bring the arms alongside of the body. Let's come onto all fours. Bring the knees back a little bit. Walk them back. Find that place where all of a sudden the abdominals engage. Get active. Maybe even shake. If the seat is up, no abdomen. If the hips are dropping down, pull in on the shoulders. Kinking into the back. No good. So Jen's going to find where is that place in my body where from the knees to the armpits, there's a straight line. And then there's power. And she's found it. There's a certain glow that comes in the eyes when you hit that point. Then curl the toes into the floor, Jen, and take it a step further. A step further means it's going to be a little bit more work. So if you've gone up into this and there's nothing, go back to the abs. Right? She's got it perfect. The tailbone is tucked. Little shaking might start to happen here. You're not doing it wrong. You're doing it very right. The hands are strong. The legs are strong. The heels are back. But oh, that abdomen, toning away. Drop the knees onto the floor. Nice job. I'll join you for the next one. Bring the elbows down underneath the shoulders so that the forearms come parallel. Palms perfectly flat. Make sure your forearms aren't too wide here. Take one leg back and then take the other leg back. Now again, if my seat is high in the air, I'm not doing any work in the abs. But if I lower it down too much, again, I miss it. If I find that spot, all of a sudden the shaking starts to happen. Then I know I'm toning my abdomen. Sides of the torso are getting longer. One more breath in here. It's a good one. Exhale. Drop the knees down to the floor and come to sit back onto the heels. Let's do some seated poses, see how that feels. So Jen's going to take us into four-legged table now. Bringing the feet hip distance apart. The heels are about 12 inches or so away from the seat, not too close. The hands about 8 inches back behind. Without lifting up, try this. Breathe in and puff the chest up. So we're getting a nice lifting in the breastbone, and on the exhale, the belly's drawing right in. Good. Try that again. Breathing in. Good. Notice that we're not throwing the head back. Exhale, belly draws right back in. Now this time we're going to lift up. So on the inhale, lift the hips up into the air. The tailbone tucks under, the pubic bone draws right back toward her. Exhale, slowly come to lower down. Feel that at home. I know it's subtle, but it's powerful when you get it. Breathe in and lifting up. The story's in the tailbone tucking and the pubic bone drawing in. Exhale, come to lower down. It's amazing the difference, huh? 2 more times like this. Inhaling. So sure, she's got her arms working, her feet are pressing down, but it's the abs. That's what we're really looking for. Slowly lowering. Now one more, then we're going to hold it. Breathe in, lift up. Nice. Tailbone's tucking. Pubic bone is drawing in. So feel this power. And then we're getting the length all the way through the front of the body and the back of the body. So it's not one or the other in yoga. It's both at the same time. That's where the true power comes from. Take another breath in here. Notice she's not throwing the head back. Eyes are smiling, lips are smiling, abs are smiling. Exhale slowly, come to lower down. Okay, now you're going to love this next one. It's the same concept, only a little different. Legs come out in front of us. Big toes touching, heels apart. Sit tall, bring the hands behind you about 8 inches or so. I like to do this with my fingers facing my toes. It can also be done the other way. That's just a personal preference. Breathe in, lift the chest. Exhale, pull the belly in. On one more inhalation, lift everything up. So there's an arch backward and then a tuck under. There it is again. This way and that. Both at the same time. That's where the power in yoga comes from. The tailbone tucking, this drawing in. Right? This is a great one to work on. You could do this while waiting for the grocer's line, whatever. It's practical. Feel that power. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Coming to lower down. Whew. Okay. Well, I don't need a break, but Jen does, so we're going to let her drop back onto the forearms. One and then the other. It's like we're sunbathing here, so breathe in and lift the chest up. Okay? As we're getting the chest lifting, tailbone tucking under, power in the abs. Now inhale, lift one of the legs up. But only lift it so high that it comes just above the big toe on the other leg. This thigh is flexing, nice. And we imagine that the leg connects right into the rib cage. What's making the connection is those abdominal muscles. Take another breath in, Jen. Breath at home, folks. Slowly lower down. Let's switch sides, other leg. Breathe in, lifting. Exhale, stay here. So this is great. Inhale, we're getting some flexing in the thigh, the heels pressing away. Tons of strength here, tons of strength here. And then arching back. So the abdominal muscles are working with the muscles in the back of the body. It's not like one gets to take a vacation. Slowly come to lower down. Good work. Press back up. Let's come to sit up. Now we're on the sit bones. That's the bony part of our seat. The knees come together. We're holding behind the legs. Breathe in and again lifting the breastbone, puffing the chest up. Think of it coming up and back. Sit bones down. Shoulders relaxed. Now inhale, arch backward and see if you can lift both legs up simultaneously. Now it doesn't matter how high. We can keep the legs down a little bit lower if we want, but watch the knees. One or the other, right? Might start dipping, or you might get something like this happening. No ab power there. Keep them together. Point through the toes, arching and lifting up. Playing with Jen just a little bit here. Feel this at home. Inhale. On the exhale, belly draws right in. Aha. Then there's something happening. One more breath. Inhale, exhale, and release. Very nice. Now we need a forward bend to release that. So let the knees drop open, soles of the feet together, and just come down and relax. Now I haven't been working as hard, but I'm going to take the release too. Ah, feels good. But not much abdominal strength going on here, so let's get back to work. Come on back up. Take your legs out in front of you. Big toes touching, heels just a little bit apart. We're going to do some twisting. So take your left leg, bend it, and then place the foot to the outside of the knee. Good. Sit up tall here. There again, you're finding that abdominal strength to lift you. And on the exhale, come to twist. Take the left hand behind you. The right arm can hug the knee, and gently we'll twist around here. Now what's fantastic about these spinal twists is as Jen's breathing in and as you're breathing in at home, you want to feel both sides of the torso lifting, and on the exhale, gently twisting. Now if you're muscling into this from the shoulders or the hips, you're not going to get very far into the spinal twist. You're going to start to pinch, and that's going to get in the way of the breath. Try to feel the exhale here. Take one breath in, feel the spine getting long, and then exhale out from the belly, from low down, then navel, and then solar plexus. Breathe in here, and on the exhale, come and spin around back to the center, and we'll do the other side, okay? So we'll take the right leg, bend it, place the foot to the outside of the knee. Left arm comes and hugs here. This is pulling it across the body as we keep that foot down. Bring your right hand behind you, sit tall, and on the exhale, gently twisting around here. Try to feel for where your spine is in your body. The abdominal muscles are helping give you posture, and you want the spine straight up and down, and you'll find that suddenly there's more room for the twist. Take one more breath in, and on the exhale, come back around. Take both legs out in front of you, and now breathe in, take both arms up into the air. It's like the pose we did in the first segment. Inhale, feel the front of the body and the back of the body getting taller. On the exhalation, feel from below the navel, the belly's pulling in. Breathe in here, bend the knees just a little bit, and on the exhale, pull that belly in and slowly extend down into this forward bend. We're going to do it as a flow. So inhale, come back up, reach through the arms, lifting all the way up. Feel the abdominal release on exhalation as you come down. Let's come on to the back. We've got some more yoga poses left. Nice and easy ones though. The knees are going to bend here, and the heels will be about 6-8 inches or so away from the seat. On the inhalation, lift the hips up into the air. Again, tuck the tailbone under, pubic bone draws towards the navel. Exhale, slowly lower down. Feel how the breath is influencing the movement of the body. When we breathe in, everything lifts up. And on exhalation, it starts with the belly coming in and takes us all the way down to the floor. Nice. Try it a little different this time. Inhale, lift the hips up into the air. Stay here. Exhale all of the breath out. In the pause, so don't breathe in, slowly lower the hips down. And notice what happened. Drew in automatically. Inhale, come up. If you do this forcefully, it won't create the effect. Exhale, belly draws in, not gripping, easy does it. And then exhale, without breathing, lowering down in the pause. Nice, and it comes right in. Good job. Bring the knees into the chest. Slowly roll over to the side and come to join me in a cross-legged seat. This is why we have toned abdomen. To be able to sit balanced in a cross-legged seat. Let the hands rest on the knees. Let the eyes close. Feel the strength on the outside. Feel what's at the core on the inside. It's your spine. Feel the sacrum pointing down into the earth. Feel the top crown of your head extending up into the sky. So there's this powerful cylinder, and at the core, there's this softness, this serenity. You have both of those with you throughout the day. Feel how this yoga-based abdominal workout has given you the strength and the stability, the posture, and the full complete breath. Take these qualities with you and let them guide and direct you. Thanks for sharing this time with us. We'll see you again at Yoga Zone.